This is how sharp Bud is. Look at Bud. Don't pay attention to nothing but Bud's eyes. Okay? Look at Terrence's eyes. He doesn't blink. He don't even blink. Look at his eyes. Do you see a blink? Do you see a blink? No blink, sir. He's locked in. Locked in. Locked in like this. I blinked. He ain't gonna blink.
Fairly recently, on the night of July 29th, you were in Las Vegas for what was supposed to be an epic showdown between Errol Spence and Bud Crawford, and it turned into an epic mismatch. And now Errol has exercised the clause in his contract for a rematch. And as soon as I heard that yesterday, I was horrified for Errol Spence.
Errol Spence has to fight him again anyway. You know, if he was going to continue boxing, he was going to have to go this route. So you might as well do it now rather than later, and put some more miles on yourself. And to take a beating or to take on an opponent like that, it doesn't make no sense, because he can't continue no boxing career and not have to run it back with Terrence Bud Crawford. So he might as well do it now. And then, you know, people keep talking about the excuses. It boils down to this. If you wasn't talking about he looked like this and he looked like that in the Ugas fight, then I don't want to hear it. And the fact that they had his fight at 154, it eliminates the whole, well, he's weight drained and, you know, he's all this other stuff and blase splee. This was Errol Spence's divine order and plan. He wanted to go in this order, you know? So it's no shock that you guys is talking about weight, but why wait that long to make a fight like that when weight is such an issue, and when the undisputed title is on the line, which is of the utmost importance, and that's supposedly what your whole career was based upon? Why would you put yourself behind the gun in something that you said you've been pursuing since you started boxing, and that was the goal? That don't make sense. But the interesting thing is in this second fight, seeing how Dallas is going to position themselves behind him, especially him knowing that, you know, Dallas ain't really supporting him like that. You know, so it's going to be interesting to watch that dynamic go on. You know, I want to see how that's going to play out, because at this point he know that Dallas didn't throw him away, and if anybody ain't throw him away yet, if he loses his second fight, they definitely gonna throw him away. So it's interesting to see, you know, the kind of perspective he's gonna take, and, you know, if he's gonna do all that repping Dallas stuff. I don't know. Like I say, it's gonna be interesting, but you can't avoid this fight. And people keep talking about, you know, the skill gap, and, you know, back to the, you know, he's weight drained. That whole weight drain, and, you know, it's not his weight, it don't matter anyway, because he had the first touch Terrence Crawford for it to even be effective, you know, but that boy wasn't hitting nothing but air for the most part. So the fact whether he's weight drained or not, he ain't had no, I'm gonna put it like this, he ain't put no hands on him to display no power. You guys do be complaining about no weight drain. Period. You know, and the fact that we finna go up and add weight, adding weight ain't gonna take up for the fact that it's a skill gap. It's just a skill gap. The only thing Errol Spence can do is push harder. That's it. The only thing Errol Spence can do is push harder. And this is the crazy part. That just means he's going to get stopped sooner. There's no way he can't. Terrence got him in a box. If he pressed the gas, he's going to get knocked out sooner. So, yeah, it's a lose-lose, but his career been set up like that. You know? But at the end of the day, Errol gets what he wants ultimately. Trust me, Errol don't care about boxing like that. Trust me. You can tell. Matter of fact, it was that non-training and all that other stuff. The reason why he got up in all that trouble he did out in them streets. Because he wasn't spending time in that gym. And he said it. He ain't like going into the gym. Dance is totally different than that. You're not going to be able to make up for that character gap, that skill gap, the natural God-given talent gap. There's a lot of gaps in a lot of different areas. You're just not going to be able to make up for that. But it's definitely going to be interesting.
Because I don't think even if they go from 147 up to 154, which he has chosen to do, it will be much different. Your thoughts?
I was there. I'll share some of those same thoughts about, like, why would you? It wasn't too much of a battle, and Bud beat him down. But also,